Thokozani, good day everyone. Please welcome back. This is Gogo Makabo again. Thank you so much guys for tuning in, and I also want to welcome those who are new. Please remember to subscribe, like our page, hit the notification bell, and if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Join me today as I'm about to do this reading. This is our weekly prediction for this week. Let's see what's coming to us this week. 10 of Wands. High Priestess in reversal. High Priestess in reversal. Queen of Cups in reversal. Two of Cups. Let me take 5 cards. The Lovers in reversal. Let's see what's coming to us this week. The Chariot. The Seven of Cups. The Four of Staves. Okay. The Moon. The Sun. Okay. It's enough for my guides as we thank them for this reading, so that this reading will resonate with us, so that they will tell us how to go about our problems, the distractions, the struggles that we come across in this lifetime. Okay guys, I have the 10 of Wands, and I also have the 4 of Wands. Okay, the message that I'm getting from your spiritual guides is that, yes, they can see that you are working very hard to achieve your goals. You're working very hard to put food on your table. And they say that they know what you want. They already know that. They know the things which you want to achieve. They know the things which you want in life. And that all those things which you want, you must note them down. You can have a small book which you can use maybe as a diary or whatever. And then you just note all the things that you want to achieve, maybe in the coming future, and the things which you want to achieve in the near future. You just jot them down. Maybe the things that you want to achieve this year as well, you just jot them down. And then they say to you that, yes, they do have blessings for you. They have beautiful things for you. And you're going to achieve your goals. Whatever you want, you will get it. They will make sure that you reach your goals. Okay. But remember, in order for you to reach those goals, make sure that you acknowledge them. You talk to them. You appease them. You ground yourself. You eat healthy food. Yes. Even if you don't like eating healthy food, even if you don't do it all the time, but at least once in a while, you just tell yourself that for this week, maybe I'll be praying, I'll be fasting, I'll be doing this and that, grounding myself, and then I'll be eating this type of food. Okay, and then you also need to have faith. You also need to believe that, yes, they know what you want and you will get what you want. You need to have faith. If you are praying, but you don't believe that the things that you are praying for, that you won't get the answers for them, you won't get them because already you don't have a belief. Okay? But the minute you believe, it means that you're going to be able to manifest those things that you want from the universe. Okay, some of you want to have your own place, a house. Maybe you want to renovate or to buy or to rent, something like that. You will achieve it. You will achieve it. They said to you that the work that you are doing right now, yes, it's a hard work, but you need to know that success will come at the end. Okay, so you're going to be happy one day. They say that they confirm that you're going to celebrate. You will celebrate your achievement. And when you achieve, even if you achieve small things, those small things, you need to show gratitude. You need to send gratitude to God, send gratitude to the universe, to your guides. And by so doing, they can see that you do appreciate, and they will send you peace within yourself, peace within your soul. They will send you prosperity, because they still confirm that abundance will come to you. Okay, now I have the High Priestess in reversal, and I have the Chariot. The High Priestess in reversal and the Chariot. Okay, the problem with you, and this is something which will happen this week as well. Remember, already they told you about having faith, about believing. Yes, it seems as if you don't believe, you don't have faith, you are distracted a lot. And maybe find that you are that person who only talks to the guides when you're going through some things, some difficulties in your life. When things are right, when things are good, you don't even think of talking to them. You don't even think of saying your prayers. Even if your alarm rings for you to wake up or to start with the prayers, you just switch it off and say, like, I'll do it later or I'll do it tomorrow. You keep on postponing, and they don't want that. Remember, when you want things in your life, when you're going through some difficult times, you expect them to respond immediately. And in most cases, they respond immediately. But once you get what you want, you forget to show gratitude. You forget about them. You forget appeasing them or divining. So this is something which makes them angry as well. And then they say that you also have a tendency of just ignoring things. Maybe you'll ignore those messages from your guides. You'll ignore those messages which comes to you through telepathy, through intuition, and maybe through the dreams. Or maybe you forget your dreams. So once you start forgetting the dreams, you need to know that something is not right with you. Please do a simple cleansing at home, okay? So this is some of the things which will happen to you this week. So make sure that when your alarm rings and you feel like postponing, you feel very tired, you feel very sleepy, you know what? Force it. Wake up, go in the kitchen, drink some water, maybe wash your face, go back to your altar and say your prayers. And you must listen to those messages. Sometimes it's best to write them down. Write the dates, write those messages down, because you're going to need them. You still need to refer from time to time, because now they will send you a message today, and you find that the message that they've sent you today, this is something which is going to happen next year. Here that they're giving you this message so that you must prepare for next year, and then they give you more messages which is going to add on the one which you received today. And if you didn't write it down, you're going to forget. You'll be confused. You don't know what you need to do. But if you write it down, and then once you receive the message that you're going to receive next year, you go back, you refer back to the message which you received today, and then by so doing, then you will know which steps you need to follow. Remember, your guides, there are those things which they will say to you, go and consult about this, and then they'll give us the answers or the messages or the guidance which they want to send to you. But there are those messages which are very personal. A third party is not supposed to know about them. The next person is not supposed to know about them. This is the message between you and your guides. So these are messages which they will only bring to you, not to the third person. Okay? And they say that you need to know how to balance many priorities at the same time. This is something which you need to practice. Balancing many priorities at the same time, meaning that you might have many priorities, you might have many goals, many objectives which you want to achieve. And therefore, by being able to achieve them or being successful with them, you need to be able to balance them, balance them so that you are able to achieve them. Without balancing them, you won't be able to do that. You won't even be able to achieve a single one. Okay. And yes, for some of you, you will get a public recognition, meaning that something will happen to you this week. Maybe this is you getting a reward. This is you being recognized about something, or maybe there's an election somewhere, maybe where your child is studying, something like that, school governing body, things like that. Something's going to happen. You will be recognized or you will be elected, something like that. Okay. And now I have the Queen of Cups, and I also have the Seven of Cups. They say that this week, it seems as if you'll be distracted a lot this week when coming to love. You don't put yourself first. You don't prioritize your needs. You don't love yourself. You don't congratulate yourself on the hard work that you are doing. You need to start doing things another way. You must start recognizing yourself. You must not wait for other people to congratulate you. You must congratulate yourself. You must not wait for other people to tell you that you are beautiful. You must look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that I am beautiful. I am love. I am abundance. I am divine. I am the universe. Okay? And for those of you who are at home, you must tend to your garden as well. Your guides want you to ground yourself, even if you're not at home, even if you are working, but then you need to ground yourself. This you can do after work. Connect with yourself, connect with your soul, because it seems as if there'll be too much distraction this week. You don't pay attention to yourself. You don't love yourself. And this week it's worse because you don't even care about other people. Maybe something's going to happen which will make you, not to trust. It's like you're not trusting anymore. You don't want other people next to you, but you're not doing it in the right way. You always need to do it in the right way so that you'll be able to connect to yourself, to your soul. There's something which is bothering you. You need to let it go. There's something which is distracting you. There's something which has happened in the past, or maybe in the past few days or past few years. This thing, it's nagging on you. It is distracting you. Maybe this is something which was done on purpose by your enemies, or this was just a mistake, but it keeps on popping in your mind, and therefore it is making you not to pay attention to yourself, to the things around you, to the people around you. And therefore you need to make sure that you sit down alone, try to solve those things. You must accept those mistakes which was done by you or which was done to you by other people. It can be the mistakes that you know or that which you don't know. Accept them. Ask for forgiveness for the wrongs that you've done, and then forgive these people who have wronged you in the past and to move on. You must learn to cut the ties. If you don't know how to do it, you can consult with a person that you trust, so that, especially energy healers, so that they helping you in cutting these ties. You must cut the ties. You must cut the ties. Okay? And then they say to you, this week you need to have enough time to rest, enough time for yourself. Even if you're going to work, when you come back, maybe you can sleep early sometimes. Or even if you don't feel asleep, just, connect to yourself. And then they say that you must stop with this unnecessary worry. There are some things which are going to make you to worry too much this week. So you need to block those things, or you must try to solve them so that you're able to move on. I have the Two of Cups and I have the Moon. Okay. Love is in the air. even if you are feeling distracted yourself, even if you don't have this connection with your soul, it's like you don't love yourself. You forget to love yourself. But they say that there is someone out there who loves you dearly. There is someone out there who loves you dearly. If you're in a relationship, your partner is there for you. Sometimes our partners are brought into our lives for a purpose. They're brought into our lives by God, or by the universe, or by our guides. They're there to protect us. They're there for a certain purpose. So you will feel the love. You have a shoulder to cry on. You have someone who's ready to listen to you. You have someone who's ready to give you good advices. Okay? And here your guides are telling you that you need to listen to your intuition. Sometimes we go through some things in our homes with our partners, maybe this minor arguments about simple things, money, unnecessary things, Sometimes those type of arguments are man-made. They're made by our enemies. They can make their own spells to make sure that there is distraction at home. There is distraction at home. There are fights at home. So do not give your enemies that power. We must learn to stop these arguments. We must learn to show each other love. We must learn to listen to each other because they don't want us to listen to each other. We must learn to keep quiet when the other person is talking. And then listen to them, consume what they are saying, and then think first before we respond so that we don't respond emotionally. Because this is what the enemy wants. They want you to respond emotionally. They want to see distractions in our homes. They still tell you about unnecessary worry. They say that you are worrying for, there's no need to worry. And if you're not in a relationship, you're single, you will meet someone one day. You must talk to your guides, talk to God, tell God the person that you are looking for, the kind of person that you are looking for. You will see this person will come into your life. This person will be sent to you by the universe. Therefore, anything which is sent to you by God or the universe, no man will ever divide it. Even if they try as many times as they can try with their spells, their witchcraft and all those things, they will never come between you. They will never defeat you. But this relationship will be a relationship which is full of stress, which is full of anxiety, arguments, fights, full of distractions. So it is your responsibility to make sure that you protect your relationship, you protect your family, you protect those around you. Okay, and then I have the Lovers in reversal, and I have the Sun. Okay, for some of you, yes, they still told you that sometimes because of what's happening at home, sometimes you want to give up, and this is what the enemy wants. You are in a position where you feel like throwing the towel. You feel like moving away from this relationship. Yes, if it's something which can be mended, yes, you can move away from it. But if you think that you can still fix things, do that. Try to do that. Okay, they say to you that a time of great joy and success is coming to you. Some of you, you're going to experience that starting from this week. They say that there'll be magical opportunities in your life. Your plans will work out perfectly. You won't be confused. You won't find yourself in a crossroad where you don't know which way to take. You'll just know the right way. And they still says to you that you need to plan your work perfectly and you must show gratitude to the divine. These are the things which you need to do in order to beat the enemies, in order to win this spiritual war. Okay? Remember, witches, they don't only use herbs. They don't only use spells. Sometimes they can use entities. They can use spirits. They can use demons. So for you to win this war, you need to make sure that you put God first. You put God first, and then that's the only way that you're going to defeat your enemies. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely week. To goes.